Hello, this is the Wall 200. I'm here with another channel awesome video. Just came to light that something major happened, and if you don't know, turned out people found out who the I guess sexual deviant was, because channel awesome in their infinite fucking wisdom decided to post the logs where they fired this individual, but they did a fucking terrible job to cover up who he was because they timestamped everything. So it didn't take too fucking long to connect, 2 plus 2 and find out who this was, and it turned out to be Jew Wario, and I accidentally found out who he actually, supposedly, allegedly, sexually assaulted on Reddit. And if you go on Channel Awesome's Reddit, it's pretty bad shitstorm. I'm going to tell you my views on it and where what I think. This is going to be 100% unbiased. This is like just somebody outside looking in, because I never watched, I guess, his videos. I never was a fan of his. I'm not a fanboy. I did watch Channel Awesome when he was that guy with the glasses. I haven't watched in years. I would check it in once in a while to see what he was reviewing, but other than that, I really stopped watching. So this is a pretty unbiased take on it, and it doesn't look good for Jew Wario. I'm sorry to say that, but it is. These accusations have been collaborated with a lot of people, and it looks really fucking bad. A lot of people are trying to say that, they're just trying to shit on his legacy. They're trying to just shit on this guy after the controversy breaks out, but it seems to line up pretty well with the chat logs time frame, and it looks incredibly incriminating. Okay, I'm not saying he did it, but there has been past instances of him having sexual relationships with women. One particular person, well, she was 18. She said she is 18, but her mind was 16. So a lot of people took that as he was having sex with a underage girl, but it turned out no. It's just she was 18, but she was just saying she was immature, maybe gullible and easy to manipulate. Whatever happened between them was, as far as I could tell, 100% consensual, even though it may be through manipulation or gullible or his fame. However he convinced her to do it, she agreed. So I feel like she has to take some kind of blame for that, because she is 18, she's an adult. She has to realize there are some consequences to your actions and your decisions. But what do I know? Don't take that too personal or anything. That's just my take on it. And with the second girl, it's way more serious. Well, I don't think he's a rapist. It doesn't look good. I mean, if she would to press charges against him when this happened, he would almost probably get a charge. He probably wouldn't get raped, because there's not a lot of evidence supporting he raped her, but definitely sexual assault, because he apparently, if you don't know, she got very intoxicated, and Jew Wario took her to her room, and she blacked out. She woke up who knows how long. I don't know what the time period is, and he had his fingers inside of her. I mean, I try to clean that up as much as possible, but that's basically what happened. This is the accounts that she's telling, and I don't know which is worse, because there's a lot of people who are confirming this is her story and this is the right person, and she told several people from what I can tell, and no one said anything, which is kind of really fucked up. Maybe she asked them to not to say anything, not to do anything, but and they just they went with their wishes. I mean, I don't exactly agree with that kind of mentality, but Yeah, that's their decision to not to say anything. I think that's kind of fucked up that these people knew that and they didn't do anything about it. But although I really don't think he's a rapist, yeah, he probably would get charged with sexual assault. Almost a guarantee you, because there's a lot of witnesses are collaborating these testimonies, I guess. Excuse me, these accusations. So yeah, there's enough there that you probably would get charged with some kind of sexual misconduct. So it's kind of it's crazy to hear this, and a lot of people are just losing their shit because this guy was very respected, very well liked, very popular, and this is where a lot of reasons come in why they this particular girl, this particular woman didn't file charges is because she was afraid of backlash. She's afraid no one's going to believe her. I mean, Jew Wario is highly regarded. It's kind of like reminds me of the whole Cosby situation, Bill Cosby, and all these women started saying, yeah, he did this, and well, it's way too late to bring this kind of stuff up. That's why I don't really like about the whole thing. That kind of stuff really bothers me. Like, you should, I mean, I get why they probably didn't file charges, but please do so. If this happens to you, and no matter if you're a woman or a man, report it. This makes your case and what you say so much more substantial and reliable, and people will believe you more. There's a lot of people who are jumping on the bandwagon either way. He's like, oh, he's definitely guilty, he's definitely innocent. It's pretty split from what I can tell. There's some serious accusations, and the timeline is what's the most damaging part of it. Channel Awesome pretty much outed him of confirming, yeah, this Jew Wario was the perpetrator. I mean, they did that shit by accident, but they pretty much admitted, yeah, he did it without actually saying he did it. It's a fucked up situation, and it's Channel Awesome's fault for posting these chat logs. Pretty much outed Jew Wario and his victim. It didn't take long for the internet to find out what the fuck happened between them. And it's pretty fucked up if you want to look into it. And, well, I personally don't think he's a rapist. You can definitely see why a lot of people think he is. I mean, if you went and read all these, collaborating statements that she's saying she's telling the truth, and timeline lines up perfectly pretty much for everything that she said. You think if she was lying about this, someone would catch her into the lie, and she would tell different stories. From what I could tell, there's no the story hasn't changed. Now, if there's something that out there that shows her that she did change her story, please link me to the information, because I haven't personally found anything that's contradicting to her story. And it's really a really fucked up situation right now. Not only did Channel Awesome accidentally confirm he's done this in the past, it really makes him in a bad light where you lean towards that he's actually did this to her, because it's happened before and they kind of covered it up. From what I can tell, it's really fucked up situation right now. If you want to look it up, it's pretty much all over the Reddit and Channel Awesome, and they nuked the forums on the website, I guess. The Channel Awesome forums are completely nuked, and there's a pretty good reason why they did that. A lot of people were posting porn and gore and a bunch of other random shit on there, and they just nuked the fucking forums. They're gone. They totally fucking annihilated those fuckers. The forums no more. Whether or not they can recover from this, I really don't fucking know. I don't see it happening, and a lot of people want Doug to make a statement, but to be perfectly honest, it'd be better if he just kept silent. Because either way, no matter what he says, he's fucked. He's kind of like in between this. A lot of people are pointing out that he may lose his job. And there's another side like, Mike McCod don't have the balls to really fire him because the nostalgic critics, their biggest money maker. So it wouldn't make sense to fire him or do anything like that. That'd be a really stupid thing to do because there's no way they would replace him. Just perfectly honest, no one would replace him, and they wouldn't be nearly as popular if they fired Doug. So I'm pretty sure he's safe, but I don't think he wants to make a statement because he's fucked either way. He's damned if he does, if he damns if he doesn't. People are going to think the worst of him if he doesn't, and if he does make a statement, if he fucks this up, like these other statements that have been done, then it's going to look worse. And I would make my own statement if I were him. If I did make a statement, I'd do it myself. I don't know who did these other two things, if it was a lawyer or Mike McCod, but they really fucked that up. They really just completely and utterly fucked that. And to them to recover from this would take a fucking miracle. And I don't think there's anything that could be said by Doug that could repair what has been done already from Channel Awesome. They pretty much confirmed all they're a shit company and they don't know how to communicate for shit. That's all I have to say. Thank you for listening. Rate, comment, subscribe.